Alright, today we're going to make some speed pie. As you can see, all the ingredients are very nicely frozen. This is cut up butter, 2 sticks, unsalted of course. We have our flour with our many ingredients. And we have our water, 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, and ice. And notice how it's already frozen. That's how we want everything for a nice pie. Yep, we're going to make our crusts. We're going to incorporate this flour with this butter, just like so. And I'm using 2 tablespoons of agave, which is what this is. And that will be our sweetener instead of sugar. It's better for our bodies. So we're going to do that now. Okay, and this is quick. You want to do this for about 30 seconds to a minute. I'm just kind of breaking down the cubes of butter inside of this flour and making sure it's all nice and incorporated. Then we start adding our water 1 spoonful at a time until we get the perfect consistency of dough. Alright, we'll be back in a second. Alright, I had to throw it on here after I got all my water. I used over half. It's about 3/4 of the water. And you don't want to do too much to it, you know. You just want to get into this ball, let it sit, relax, and get all the different things to be incorporated in there. And you can see that you can see the little pieces of butter everywhere. And that's it, man. Now you put this in the fridge for about half an hour. Now we have these 4 beauties straight from the tree. We're going to cut them, cube them, drain them. We want it nice and dry. And be in control of the moisture so that it doesn't get too watery or runny. We want a good consistency in the sauce inside. Add some spices, let it marinate, fill the pie, bake, and we are done. Alright, 4 mangoes will get you about this much. And I'm sprinkling on some coconut flour so that it thickens into a nice filling that we can actually enjoy. And it's also got a little touch of cinnamon, 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg, some lemon rind zest, in other words, splash of vanilla, and a pinch of salt. And we're gonna make this nice and kosher. Okay, here's our filling, nice and thick. Got some flour and all those spices marinating there. Here's our dough. It's kind of opened up a bit because it's grown from a little bit of baking powder. And we're going to have it surfaced. We also brush the bottom for the crispy crust on the bottom, egg wash on the bottom, as well as on the top. Now we're going to cut this in half, roll out for the bottom, put in our filling, put on the top, pinch, and then open up our slits, brush, and the oven's ready. And you can see that we've rolled it out. Now with a spatula, we undo and we put it inside here. Now we go around and we cut off the edges, fill our pie, make our top crust, and we're gone. Isn't that the most picture perfect thing you ever seen? Here's our top crust. Now at east meet west, and we'll have our pie. Make sure you make the slits and brush the top. Here we have it, folks. Beautifully constructed, well tucked, as we all like to see our pies. Brushed on top with some egg wash, diluted with water and a pinch of salt, little cinnamon sprinkled on top, slits open, ready to go. Oven preheated, 350. Stick it in there for, I don't know, about an hour. These glass bottoms are cool because you can see the bottom and its progress. So all should be well. Alright, so we went between 400, 350, and 300 for turning off the oven and leaving it in here. And what I'm doing is tapping the crust to make sure that sucker's crispy. So we leave it in there with the oven off for a few minutes and it gets even crispier. Secret number 45.